Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I am making some pork ribs with barbecue sauce. So I already started my barbecue sauce here. For the sauce, I usually don't really measure. Or we have apple cider vinegar, some ketchup. I put some water, a little bit of brown sugar, some mustard powder, garlic powder, Worcestershire sauce, some salt, and some black pepper. And I also add some barbecue sauce, extra barbecue sauce I had from the fridge there. So, and my spices, again, I don't measure, so bear with me here. I put some paprika powder, some garlic powder, onion powder, some, you can put, if you want, some cayenne pepper, but I did not. Instead I put some Jamaican seasoning. I put some thyme, some Italian powder, and a little bit of salt and black pepper. So, and I also add some turmeric. I like turmeric, so I added in here. So those are my ingredients, and I'm gonna let it simmer here, the barbecue sauce, for about 20-25 minutes. I have it on minimum because it's, when I had it on 1 or 2 it was already starting to boil, but right now I have a few more minutes left, so, and I'm gonna let it set. After that, so here, this is my ribs. I washed them. I have about 2.5 pounds. It's pork. So I bought the one, you know, there's some have, let's say, more meat than the breast and more meat than the bone. So this is what I chose, and that's what I like. So it's up to you. You can buy whatever you'd like. Okay, so I'm gonna place my pork chop in here so I can rub them. Actually, I'm gonna start from there. So you can buy the whole stack together. I bought that this way because that's what they have and it was on sale. So that's the way I bought mine. I have about maybe 12. And I'm just placing them there so I can rub them with the spices I made on the side. Doesn't need to be perfect, so I'm gonna try to slide one more here, one last one, right there. Okay. some gloves on so I can rub those here. You don't have to. You can use your hands. It's fine. Okay, this is my timer for the sauce here. And those ribs, I'm gonna put them in the oven when they're ready. So we're gonna turn them to do the other side. If I do that, I'm just gonna pat them. So you can use this fork to hold them or just your hand to turn that. It's okay. And then after that, after we put all the rub, we're gonna let them rest for about 20 minutes on the side. Just cover it with some aluminum foil, whatever you have. You're gonna notice there are some big slices, small slices of ribs. It's okay. Again, I'm gonna pat them here. I'm just gonna do the sides. You don't have to, but Same thing, we pat it. So it sticks onto it. So we're gonna do the other side. It's almost done here since all the spice goes onto the aluminum foil. So right there. Again, just tap a little bit so it sticks onto it, the ribs. Okay, now we're gonna let it set for about 20 minutes. Just gonna put it back upside down. Okay, so I will see you in a few minutes. Okay, so while I'm waiting on my ribs, I'm gonna make some couscous with it. Like I say, I don't measure, so you can use a cup or a cup and a half of couscous. And in the back, I'm boiling some water, and I put some spice, some salt, like adobo. It has everything in there, some spice that I'm gonna use to pour into my couscous while it's setting. But I'm gonna add some couscous. Okay. And then I'm gonna put some olive oil. Just about a teaspoon is fine. And I'm gonna stir it. I do sometimes add some black pepper, so you can do it if you like. And this is what I use for the spice in the bag, adobo. It has salt, garlic powder, sugar, spices, turmeric, and whatever citric acid they have in here. So. Okay, and I'm just gonna stir it, combine it with the olive oil. I have to taste my water in the back, see if it's the way I like it. As much sugar as you want. I'm sorry, salt. I don't put sugar on my couscous. Some may, but I don't. So you just stir it, and you taste. That's perfect. I don't need to add anything else. So I'm just going to cover it and let it boil. Right now I'm just still mixing my couscous. And for me, when I make my couscous, I will add raisins. I like raisins, so. I remember when I was a kid, my dad, when we used to go out and get some couscous at the restaurant, and they used to put raisins, so I like it better there. My mom used to make it as you see it, add some spices. So you're just gonna let it set. Try to make it a bit even. We're just waiting on the water. And for the ribs, what I'm doing while I'm waiting, I put my oven around 320, 330. So I'm not sure here. So I'll just leave it on the mark right there. So that's what we're gonna use. So it's going on, and now we're just waiting. Okay, now this is after the 20 minutes for the ribs. I'm gonna put them in the oven soon. So I heated the oven around 320, 330. So I'm going to pour a little bit of apple cider underneath the ribs. And I will be cooking it for about an hour and a half. So you can put 2 tablespoons. I didn't measure. And I will be covering it with aluminum foil. I usually don't use aluminum foil, but it will always work with this one. So that's what I'm using. And I'm gonna put it into the oven for about an hour and a half. So the water for the couscous is boiling, so I'm going to shut it off. So this one is going to the oven. Okay, so this is the water for the couscous. It's boiling. This is the couscous bag. I'm gonna pour the water. I will not put the whole thing. It's how I feel. So I'm gonna be using a small, like a quarter of cup to measure it. I don't really measure it, just so I can take it out of there. Everybody cooks it different, so this is the way. You can steam the couscous. It takes hours on the vapor. My mom used to vapor it sometime. It used to take hours. For me, it's the easy way to do it. It doesn't take that long. You just make sure you soak the couscous. For me, it's good right now. So that's good enough. I'm gonna add my raisins. So you can put, if you want to put raisin, you can put any type. It doesn't matter. So I use whatever I have in the house. Again, I'm just, and you are going to cover it for about 10 minutes until it fluff. Okay, now we're gonna cover it. Sometimes I add some black pepper on top of it, so it's up to you. But actually I'm gonna add some Italian powder, Italian seasoning, not powder. So a little bit. There we go. About 10 minutes. And we're just waiting. Okay, so this is our couscous after about 10-12 minutes. So I'm going to stir it with my fork. I like fork because it's just gonna fluff it. So I don't know if you noticed, it's a little bit bigger because it absorbed the water, the juice I put in there. So which is wonderful. That's what you'd like, and that's what you want. So you just stir it. Okay, so I am going to transfer it to a pan and put it on the low, just to keep it warm and make sure everything here it's cooked, because sometimes the grain stays a little bit dry if you don't put enough water. And don't be worried if you think that it's dry, always add a little bit of water until you find the consistency you'd like. So I'm just gonna put it to the pan here, just transfer it. I'm just gonna try to take as much as I can from here. We try not to waste. For us, that's important. In my family, anyway. Okay. Okay. So now you have it in the pan here. I'm gonna be adding a little bit of water since I see it's a little bit dry. So about a quarter of a cup of the juice I have, not the water. I always have some. I try to make extra of the juice, so I always have some leftover I can add on to my couscous. So about a quarter or two, or about 10.5. So that's what I put in here. I can smell the ribs, so it smells good. So you just stir it. And you are welcome to taste it to see if that's the. So I'm gonna taste it. I like it this way, so that's perfect. Just gonna put it on low, about on the 2 for now, for about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna keep it on low until I get my ribs ready. Okay, so I will see you in a few minutes. Okay, we just took the ribs out of the oven for about an hour and a half. That's the way they look. They look pretty beautiful. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna pour some olive oil on those in here and put it back to the oven for about 15 minutes. So we're just gonna drizzle some olive oil. And now we're going to put it in the oven for about 15 minutes, and then I went up with my temperature 350. So 350 for about 15 minutes, and I'm not gonna cover it anymore. Okay, so I will see you back in 15 minutes. Okay, so I just took the ribs out of the oven. That was the one for 15 minutes. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna transfer them to another tray, since there's some caramel side in here, and I'm gonna put them upside down. So, and add some barbecue sauce on top. I'm just gonna, it's very hot, so be careful when you do that. So one side up. Oops. Okay. So this is the ribs here on top of the new aluminum foil. So I'm gonna put the juice from the ribs on top of it first. There's no juice there, just at all. Okay, I'm gonna put some on top of the ribs, have their own sauce. Okay. I'm gonna just add a bit more of the juice without the spice, so I don't want to waste it. I always try to do my best. Okay, so that's good. Okay, now we're gonna add our barbecue sauce. So this is the barbecue sauce I made, again from scratch. So we're gonna add the barbecue sauce and bake it for about 10 minutes on that side. So don't be shy on adding the barbecue sauce. Okay, here we have it. I'm just gonna add a little bit more here. Looks like I didn't put enough. It won't be perfect, you just do your best. That's all. Okay. So we are going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. And we're gonna flip it again. And same temperature, 350. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Here we are. I just took out the rib from the oven after the 10 minutes. So I will be rubbing it with some barbecue sauce and turn them over and them in the oven again for about 5 minutes. So you just do your best. Okay. Now I'm gonna flip them to bake them for about 5 minutes. They already start to fall apart, so which is good. I'm just gonna hold it. And we're going to put some more barbecue sauce on the top here after we flip them. It's a little bit some work, but it's worth it once you taste it. And I usually do those during the weekend, so I take all my time. So we're gonna put some barbecue sauce. So we do the same here, just tiny pieces. You want to cover everything. Okay, so we are going to put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes. Same temperature, 350 degrees, no changes. And I'm using a timer, so I know my time. You can use the timer on your phone. You are welcome to do that. Okay. So I'm just gonna show you the couscous I made in between, so it's ready. So this is the way it looks. That's the couscous with the raisin. So there, it's ready to go. So I shut off the stove. And I decided to make some sauce, some tomato sauce. You don't have to, but I like my choice, so I made some tomato sauce, and I'm gonna give you the recipe in another video next time. So now we're just ready. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I just took the ribs out of the oven. I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce on it. It's ready this time. I'm not gonna put it back again in the oven, so I'm just gonna add some more barbecue sauce, and it's ready to eat. And for the, you can eat it with the leftover barbecue sauce you made, so there's always some leftovers. So I'm just gonna flip it. And hold it here. There we go. Oops. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're gonna flip the back. Again, like I said earlier, I like my meat, so I chose the rib with more meat on it. So it's gonna be up to you. If you like less meat, you can buy those, but cook them last. Instead of an hour and 30 minutes, you can do an hour 10 or an hour 20 minutes. So the last step here. I think I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna put it in the oven for like 3 minutes. And yeah, for about 3 minutes. That will be fine. And I already shut off my oven, so I'm not gonna turn it off on again. So just for 3 minutes. Okay, so I just took it out of the oven. For me, it's ready to eat. So I'm gonna have it again with my couscous I made earlier and some tomato sauce. If you have some leftover barbecue sauce, you can put them in a small container and use it for dip if you like. Me, I'm already set with it like that. I don't need to add any more barbecue sauce, but you are welcome. I'm going to take this one here. Small in the back. And then my tomato sauce. And then just try to remove the ribs. So I'm just gonna pour the tomato sauce on top of the couscous. Again, next time I'm gonna show you my recipe of a tomato sauce. It's pretty simple. Okay, and here you have it. Couscous with some ribs on a barbecue and some tomato sauce. Bon appetit! Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you later. Have a good day.